Welcome back to another Friday the 13th discussion type of video. This seems to be the most uploaded video on my channel so far. Mostly Friday the 13th stuff, but that's because there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of new stuff has been announced for Friday, and I'm just going to go over all of those things because they completely redid their website and a whole bunch of new news and updates and said the stuff that's coming out. So we're going to take a look at that. Alright, I know I'm a little late on this, but the 7 black dots and 1 blue dot picture that went on Twitter from Ilphonic, and they just sent it out, no explanation or anything what it is. So a lot of us been guessing, and I don't really know. There's two main things, and I think I think both of them have a chance of being what, but I think there's one more than other. So 7 black dots and the 1 blue. Now there is 7 Jasons in the game right now, and the last one is blue. That would be the 8th dot, so that would be an 8th Jason. So a lot of people think that there's going to be a new Jason added, and a lot of people think it's going to be part 5, because that bright blue, he had the blue chevrons on his hockey mask. He was like the only one who had the blue from the part 5 movie. So that would be part 5 Jason. And then out of nowhere they uploaded this picture, which is different. The blue dot moved up. And now a lot of people thinking they announced this like a bit. It was like just kind of put out there. Nobody really saw it too much. The host migration. Now, like I said in my other video, what I would change, they need a host migration system. And a lot of people think that's what this is. The blue dot represents the host, and it went from the bottom one guy being the host and then up to a different person. I think it's that. I think it's the host migration. I don't think they would add Roy, or that's his name, part 5, because why would you? It's part 5 Jason. There's not much difference. I think definitely Jason X should be added first, but that's just my opinion. But another reason people think it's Roy is because of their website. The main home screen for their website says A New Beginning, and that is the name of Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. That's the name of the movie. So I guess it's about 50-50 here. It could be Part 5 Jason, or it could be host migration. I'd be happy with either. Alright, let's start going through everything. The first off thing that we have, more in-depth about the smaller maps. So, added small maps for the existing maps, which is Packanack Small, Higgins Small, and Camp Crystal Lake Small. This is going to increase the density of kill locations on the map, and it's going to adjust collision on the maps to prevent people from standing on water. Just a whole bunch of fixed things. I'm not going to read through all of them. I'm going to just read through some of the ones that sound important. Fixed a number of areas that the player could get out of the map. Fixed a number of areas the counselor could not get to that Jason could not. Added map icon to campfire kills. They haven't had that. It was just like the little dot. And number of kill spots that weren't functioning. And that's it for the smaller maps. That's the newest update that's coming out. They're adding the smaller maps and the emotes. I'm not going over the emotes. It's on their website if you want to go look at it. Now it's time for the worst news. They are taking away team killing. Team killing changes. Team killing is no longer possible in public matches. Now, I'm going to create a whole separate video discussing why this is a horrible decision. That'll be up sometime. Probably, it might take a while though, because I want to do something else besides a whole bunch of Friday the 13th videos. We're just going to skip over that. That'll be a new video by itself. Alright. Team killing no longer possible in public match. Cars can still damage players, but by damage they mean kill, run over, and traps still hurt, but there's no longer an XP penalty. Private matches you can still team kill with the gun and all the melee weapons. And then set a fixed thing with the breathing. And yeah, that's the worst part of news here, the team killing. Like I said, whole separate video. And that's that. Alright, here we go. This is just a small part of, I think this is the new patch coming out soon. Alright, a few of these are really good, a few of these just don't matter. Alright, fixed issue with fear, blah blah. Police objective, that doesn't really matter. The one that does matter, fixed a number of issues regarding objects falling through the ground. You don't know how many times we've had gas and battery all put in, and someone had the keys, they die, it's through the ground, you can't grab it. Or the fuse being stuffed through the ground, you can't grab it. That just screws the game for everyone else. Alright, stun chance. Jason can no longer block through traps, firecrackers, flare guns, shotguns, and the police. This is going to be bad, because that takes away a lot from Jason. Because I always block. I just learned how to block maybe a month after I got the game, and I used it so much, and it was so helpful. I'd just block, they'd hit me, and then I'd grab them and kill them. They didn't see it coming, but now I can only block when they have melee weapons, so that's no longer I can not go through traps, I can't block through their firecrackers. And I get it, they're trying to make it more fair for the counselors, because it's Jason versus a bunch of counselors, and Jason's overpowered as fuck. But I think it's good and bad, but that's that. Alright, here we got a big one. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure what the first one means, really. I'm not going to go over that one. Party leaders cannot follow public game invites, being members with them. That's a good one. So now you can invite people while you're in a public match and there's still a spot left. Steam matchmaking. PlayStation 4 matchmaking up to 6 times more efficient with tighter ping requirements. That's good. Nobody gives a fuck about Xbox One. Fixed a number of issues, how the game handles party invites and matchmaking. Still a few issues. Fixed a number of issues on how canceling matchmaking was handled that could leave players in state no longer matchmake. Party members now see their party's leader matchmake status and time, and improvements to error messaging. Not a lot of stuff there, just a few bug things they're getting rid of. Again, not much here. Increased texture on Xbox One. Fix the PhD for murder achievement. Now, if I remember right, that is a super hard achievement to get. I think it's the one where you have to get every single kill in the game. I think. Improved intro and outro cinematics. That's good. Fixed player muted status. Sometimes getting lost after level change. I don't know what that means. Can now unready get a private match when the countdown is low. I think that's it's good. But fix the hitch caused by the video game settings save game after singing in or signing in and or changing the settings. I don't know what that means. Just another small thing. The cinematic is good and the countdown thing is good, I guess. Now we get into the good stuff. Alright, a new playable Jason is confirmed. More information on this Jason will be available once announced. Come back soon for more details. And it says available to be, I don't know, it's usually to be announced, but I don't know what the fucking D stands for. Anyway, like I said, probably going to be Part 5 Roy or Jason X. I'm not sure what other Jasons they would have. I'm not sure what the Part 4 looks like. I think looks pretty much the same. I don't think they should add a remake Jason, because he pretty much looks like the same, like I said. I don't know. But I'm almost 100% sure it's going to be Part 5 or Jason X. Alright, new playable map. I'm going to read this off. Did you guys really think we weren't working on new maps? The previously announced smaller maps were just the start. We have new maps already in production, with this one coming sooner than you might think. This playable map is ripped straight from the films. Stay tuned to see the reveal of this new map. The price is free, that's good, and available. They're not going to announce it right away. Now, it says straight from the films. Now, what I would like to see is either a Manhattan map from, I think it's part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. It's like a city, whole bunch of different things you could do there. Or in Jason X, they were on a spaceship, some sort of ship. You could put that in there and make it kind of sort of like it. I think Manhattan would be a lot better though. There'd be a lot more you could do, different kills you could do. Maybe a new way to kill Jason, I don't know. And yeah, I don't know, like I said, who knows at this point. Alright, well someone must have watched it in my video from Ilphonic. We celebrated our 1 month anniversary with a free DLC skin of Retro Jason. All free, of course. Kiki Mama Bleep Bloop. Update, we are going to be removing Retro Jason for a little TLC work. Don't freak out, it will only be a month or so. We have some plans for this Jason, as he will be adding new music that both account store and Jason hear during gameplay, and trust us, you'll like the results. And I said that in the last video as a minor detail. They should definitely amp up the sound or the volume of the Retro Jason music because it's extremely quiet, and I've had times where I've just been grabbed out of nowhere. I didn't even hear the Jason. And they said they have some plans for him. I think, and a lot of people think, that they might be actually giving him his own personal slot in the game instead of a skin for part 3 and give him maybe his own kills. I think that would be very cool. But who knows? They said it's only going to be a month or so until they re-release him. Last thing, the Spring Break 1984 swimsuit clothing pack. $4, limited time, 50% off for $2. Said available soon, and said the content and timeline are subject to change. So I don't know when they're going to be releasing this or when you're going to be able to get it 50% off, but I'm definitely going to be buying it. I don't know about you guys, but anyway, thank you guys for listening and watching. Can't wait to see when all this stuff drops for Friday. And like I said, video on just team killing coming out soon, and I got a new video about that little fucking cunt, Ryder Radke. Alright, see you guys in the next one.